a natural food cooperative. We've been operating on the campus of Concordia University since 1992. So basically, the organization aims to make good quality food accessible to people who otherwise might not be able to afford that food. The organization started at that point when a bunch of students got together as a Cooper Concordia working group, and the aim was to kind of pool together resources to make good quality food accessible. The idea is still basically the same. We're a political organization, and we're kind of also aiming to create an alternative to the mainstream food distribution system that's out there.
I think that the Fee Levy for them is very important to have, and I think that their service is hugely important for a lot of people. It's actually funny to see also that when they're not open, how many people go there and see that the door is locked, and even if they know that it's locked, they still try. So you see that there's a huge need for what they can offer. And how many places can you get those healthy product in Montreal where it's not high-end and it's affordable? Well, there's not that many.
We're a pretty unique kind of organization for a number of different reasons. One of the main ones is that we're registered with the government as a non-profit, and we're at heart a non-profit, which means that we don't exist for profit. We exist to provide a service to students in the wider community. So we don't have that kind of bottom line. We're always working to, fulfill our mandate rather than, bring in a profit. Another part of the organization is that we have a political mandate. We're an anti-oppressive organization, or we work under an anti-oppression mandate. So that kind of plays out in a number of different ways. So we basically are always kind of trying to negotiate having things in the store that we feel good about, that are affordable, that fulfill our mandate in different kind of ways. Like, sometimes we'll work with an organization or a company that we feel particularly good about, like a company that offers us directly traded products from Palestine, that kind of thing. Or else sometimes it will be things that are locally grown, like local produce. We get greens actually from the greenhouse, so that's super local.
The Concordia Greenhouse is in support of the Frigo Vert because we feel that they share a similar mandate to us. They seek to provide accessible food to people, to anyone, and we seek to do the exact same thing while incorporating them into the growing process. The Frigo Vert also sells some of the food that we produce, so they're a really excellent partner for us in that way.
We've been running on a pretty bare bones kind of budget for quite a while. So for instance, we really haven't invested any money in the actual infrastructure of our physical space, and also we've been running short-staffed for quite a while, so having an extra staff person would be extremely, it's necessary. It's not just a bonus, it's really at this point necessary. And we also would love to be able to put more time into getting local and direct trade kind of products in the store, expanding the services and that kind of thing. We're unique also on campus in that we're not actually officially on campus. So whereas other organizations, all the other Fee Levy groups have on-campus space, we're actually in a private space, which for us means a huge budget line for rent. It also means that every time we go to renew our lease, the rent goes up by a huge amount. And that's just a reflection of being in a downtown space. The real estate around here is pretty crazy. We've looked into moving a number of times, but it's pretty hard. There's all of the spaces around here are sought after, and they're expensive, and the university isn't super keen on providing us with a free space. So we're happy enough to stay here, but it just does mean that we put a lot of our budget towards rent, and that it keeps going up, and that for sure is a big part of why we're in need of a fee levy increase. So voting will happen on the 20th, the 21st, and 22nd of March. Stay tuned for the location of the polls, and we really are encouraging people to get out and vote because we really do need your vote.
CUTV, Concordia University Television, supports Le Frigo Vert's Fee Levy campaign this spring because we think the Frigo Vert, just like many other campus community groups at Concordia, do amazing work to make this this university a better place.
So my name's Ashley, I work here at Cooper Concordia, and I'm here to say that we endorse the Frigo Vert's Fee Levy increase. Frigo Vert is a very important resource on campus because it provides healthy and affordable food to students and community members.
Yay, Frigo!
Vote yes for the Frigo Vert.
8 cents is nothing to what the service that the Frigo Vert is offering.
I love the beat and the basket mascots. That's amazing. Keep it up. Win this Fee Levy. Yes.